welcome. I am the Organizer Advisor, your organizational advocate, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Well, we are 30 days into our 90-day total life transformation. And today I just wanted to take a moment to recap everything we've accomplished. Every day, our step-by-step process for transforming our life. I hope you're feeling successful. I hope you're noticing some changes. I hope you're feeling uplifted and that this is enhancing your happiness while we transform our lives. So let's talk about our 30-day. We're a third of the way through our process, and our goal is by December 1st to have everything totally organized, everything clean, every nook and cranny clean, thematic organizing, all of our documents filed, everything totally done so that we can really embrace the joy of our holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. So let's get started with our recap so we can look back and say, whew, we've accomplished a lot. We have a lot to be proud of. So be proud of yourself for all of the steps you have taken in this transformational process. Okay, so we focused on items of overwhelm. And what are items of overwhelm? These are items that we tend to have a lot of, and we just get overwhelmed. So we start to avoid, and then they become chaotic, and then it just becomes clutter. And so we decided to tackle one at a time. And I put these under the category of thematic organizing because we're organizing by themes or categories. I like thematic because I'm a researcher and I love the themes that emerge during the research process. So I kind of got attached to that term, but we're actually taking items, we group them in a theme, and then we clean and organize and create a dedicated space in our home so that we can find what we need when we want it, but also it helps facilitating putting things away, especially for family members. Okay, so we have organized our medications, all of our toiletries, our makeup, our cleaning products, our vitamins and supplements, and we are using these in a kind of a focused effort to use up the almost empties so that we can recycle those containers. And we've made huge progress on our cleaning products. Now, those are items that tend to create a lot of clutter in our cabinetry and under our sink and in our bathroom cabinets. And so we're reducing, but we're still maximizing our investment in these items because we've spent money, so we're making them work for us, and then we're recycling those containers and getting control of the chaos and the clutter. We've also organized and cleaned and created dedicated spaces for our personal care appliances like our hair dryers, curling irons, foot baths, massagers, anything that is a personal care appliance. We have gathered our exercise equipment and we are using it 30 minutes a day now. We are at 30 minutes a day. So 30 days, 30 minutes a day. And we'll stay at 30 minutes a day for the next 30 days. Okay, so we've organized our linens. This is our blankets, our pillows, our sheets. And we have organized and created a dedicated space in our linen closet for those items. We organized all of our pet care items. So whether you have dog, cat, birds, hamsters, gerbils, snakes, lizards, whatever, we cleaned and organized. We organized our craft items, and we use these craft items to generate and create some gifts for the upcoming holidays, which is going to give us a very personal holiday season. And we are going to save a lot of money, which is important, so that we're making gifts and instead of spending a lot of money on holiday gifts. It's okay to spend money, but in the economy right now in our country, things are a little tight, and We don't want to be stressed out over gift giving. So we're planning ahead and making gifts out of our craft items, if that's what you do. Okay, we've organized and created a dedicated space for our keys, our eyeglasses and sunglasses, our magazines and books, and I cleaned out a whole big tub of magazines, which, you know, they just kind of accumulate, especially if you have subscriptions. And so I was able to post that on my social media, and I have a friend that needs them for a project for college, but I was also able to take some of the magazines and donate them to the homeless shelter. And they say they're very useful, so that when residents come in, they have something that they can take, that they can look at, that's theirs, and that they can have access to magazines. Magazines are like really pricey. Some of them up to $15 a magazine. You know, I hate to recycle them if somebody else can get some joy or enhance their happiness from them. Okay, we also cleaned our luggage and got it ready to go for any kind of holiday, spontaneous weekend away, you know, stay vacations, or, you know, just maybe that romantic whisk away with somebody special. Okay, so those are our thematic organizing that we accomplished in 30 days. We have also started some document organization, and we'll be doing a lot more of that in this next 30-day session. We have created an important document binder that we store in our home safe. It's really important, especially those people who are affected by the storm. If you had to evacuate and you had that strategy, that binder in your safe, you were able to grab that binder that had your birth certificates, the social security numbers, any kind of legal documents, had all the vehicle titles, everything, your insurance documents, everything that you needed in order to rebuild your life in the case of a catastrophe. So some of us really happy we have that. We organized our pet papers, and this is vaccine records, adoption papers, any kind of registration papers, any kind of health insurance, all of those we organized. Okay, so we're still not finished with our recap. We have done so much in the first 30 days. Now, part of our total life transformation is having a clean environment for the upcoming holiday season. And when I say clean, I'm talking every nook and cranny kind of clean. And we start with the ceiling, the light fixture, and then we use our compass rose strategy to keep us from getting overwhelmed. And if you followed along in our every nook and cranny cleaning segments, you see now why it is important not to overdo the trying to clean a room. We focus on one wall a day: north wall, east wall, south wall, west wall. West wall in 4 days, we have a totally clean, organized room. And then that way, that space is absolutely exactly the way we want it. It's clean. It gives us that uplift when we walk in because we know it's clean, and it just feels good when we interact physically or energetically with that space, where our energy is uplifted or elevated. It feels like our frequency is going up because it makes us happy. Clean and orderly actually makes us happy. So we have cleaned our linen closet. We have every nook and cranny cleaned, two bathrooms, and we have every nook and cranny cleaned, one bedroom, whether it be your master bedroom or your guest room or a child's bedroom, whatever room you chose to work on, it's clean. Okay, we also spent last week cleaning out our closet. We took it in small segments. I'm always an advocate of small, manageable steps. We cleaned out by color and created that rainbow closet. And so we cleaned out reds, pinks, oranges, and yellows the first day. Then we went to blues and greens, and then we went to violets, purples, and black clothing, and then we did white, beige, and browns. And we also cleaned out our accessories, cleaned our purses, got everything ready to wear in our wardrobe. So this holiday season is going to be a breeze, especially when we get super busy. You know, the holiday season with all the shopping and all the socializing and all the visiting and all the parties, you have everything ready to not experience getting dressed stress. You have outfits that you're going to be able to create, and everything's in good condition that makes you feel fabulous. Remember, if it didn't make you feel fabulous, it left. I actually donated an entire bag of clothes to the homeless shelter while I was donating my magazines, and I also donated a case of water. So call your local homeless shelter. You can have, there's an advocate at the shelter that will give you a list of items that they often need or what they specifically need, but bottled waters are always appreciated. I donated the magazines. You can donate you know, packaged foods or like socks and specific clothing items and toiletries. When my mom passed away, she had a ton of purses. Well, after the go through, you know, the gather, the go through, and then the get rid of, I took all the purses that I was going to get rid of and I stuffed them full of toiletry products. And I took that to the homeless shelter so that the women that visited the shelter were able to take a purse that had all the personal care items that they would need. And then that way it gave them a purse as well as some of the items that is going to bring them some comfort and make them feel, you know, that somebody out there does care. So think of the homeless shelters when you're making your donations. Okay, so let's see. So we cleaned out our closet, and then we also experienced our fiscal fast. If you've never been through a fiscal fast, it's quite illuminating to me. It's a paradigm shift. It shifted my focus from spending money to saving money and how good it feels to save that money. And it's always very uplifting to my morale and my mental overall well-being when I'm depositing that money at the end of the month. All the savings from coupons, all the savings from store loyalty points, all the savings from you know, my fiscal fast, eating at home for a week, coffee at home for a week, you know, taking snacks and lunches instead of purchasing. All the savings, and then anything I sold on Marketplace that, or, you know, you sold online when you were purging, all of that goes into savings. And I'll tell you, the savings is adding up. So that's going to be an extra holiday boost. By the time we get to the holidays, we're going to have some savings built up. Okay, so that's what we've accomplished in 30 days. Just imagine, we still have 60 days left. The month of October, I'm just going to give you a heads up, looking ahead, we are going to focus on document organization. We are going to do some more thematic organization, but most of everything is going to revolve around office things. The first week we're going to do office. We're going to every nook and cranny clean our office, get a filing system, start filing the piles. We are going to deal with our electronics, our computer, our handheld devices, and our digital data or our electronic documents, so that by the end of October, we're going to have all of our digital data safely backed up, cleaned off of all of our handheld devices, or have all of that organized so that we can find what we want when we want it. But we also have a little bit of thematic organizing to sprinkle in. We're also going to focus on getting our dining room ready, because come the holiday season, you know, in this country, Thanksgiving is approaching quickly. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, you're going to want to have your china clean, your crystal clean, your silver clean, your table linens ready to go, and your dining room clean and guest ready. So we're going to focus on that, office, living room, dining room, over the month of October. We're going to get all of our documents organized, all of our office items organized, and a few more thematic things in there in order to really make a lot of progress in our journey. So I'm very, very proud of all of you who are joining in. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, both on my platform on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube's not very big, but thank you to all of your new subscribers who have reached out, and thanks everybody for the support and the kind words. I hope this is helping. Please let me know if this process is helping you. Remember our daily health and beauty routines. I hope you're starting to feel the effects of that. It's been 30 days. We have our Monday facial, Tuesday mani-pedi, Wednesday is our deep hair conditioning, Thursday is our extra dental health and whitening day, Friday we do another facial, and then Saturday, like today, is get outside with pets, friends, family, loved ones, kids, grandkids. Get out and play day. Commune with nature, connect with nature. Research says it really helps our mental health when we connect with nature. So get outside, breathe in that fresh air. Feel that integration of your interaction of this beautiful planet in your prana. Feel how wonderful it is to be able to experience this beautiful day. I hope it's beautiful where you are. And until tomorrow, my friends, I love you all. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow.